Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Eric Percival, or Scuffed Gaming, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Repentance. Today, we're going to be doing Road to B-Side. I did want to get a Lazarus Run here done on the channel, because, as it turns out, you get to unlock a character if you are playing Lazarus. Excuse me, without losing a life, or if you get a win, rather, with Lazarus without losing a life. I believe you have to just win in general. Beating hard mode without losing a life. Yes. So go ahead and do that. We will go ahead and get that going. And hopefully we don't have to lose our life. I'll go ahead and crack this pill. Tears up and a luck down experimental pill. Mama Mega is the opening item. Well, if we have the ability to buy Mama Mega, we will consider it. Although I would like to hold on to Mama Mega until Depths 2, at which point we would be able to use it to skip that whole floor. So what is the deal with Lazarus? Lazarus is a pretty subpar character until you get to his second life. The second life Lazarus has better range, better strength, and is just generally a better character, but obviously has less HP. Has, I want to say, a single solitary red heart to play with, whereas Lazarus A has the full 3 hearts, pretty bad range, pretty average everything else. Average speed, average tears, average damage. We did tank our luck a point, and we got tears in exchange for it, so that's the reason why it can sort of look like we're bodying a lot of these enemies. It's because we are. It's because we have more tears, and we are using those more tears to... I don't think this would work. I'm going to bomb these and hope for crawl space. It's because we have a lot of damage output for this floor already. We're shooting 3 tears per second. Any tears ups would be much appreciated still, but our main issue... Oh, that's an invisible champion. Our main issue right now that we're experiencing is that we are lacking a range up. We could really deal with not having other things. You know, we could deal with not having so much damage, at least for a little while, but one of our main primary concerns is going to be what can we do without the range. If an enemy hears into the backstab, yeah. Not stoked about backstabber. Not stoked about it. Well, we will be able to afford Mama Mega. And I do think that we should try to hold on to Mama Mega until we get to like a later floor, if possible, right? I mean, it's really important. Get our key back. That we recognize that Mama Mega is essentially representative of a free floor. And we could use it to just nuke this boss. We could use it to try to find the secret room on this floor. Yeah, we could do a lot of things. But should we? I don't think so. Now, this doesn't mean that I'm not going to accidentally fat finger Mama Mega or something like that, because, you know, I very well could do that on accident. Secret room contains 3 cents. Now we're gonna trust and have faith that we have the ability. And actually, what we may want to do is we may want to use Mama Mega on floor 2. I know I just said wait until later floor, but we may want to use it on one of these earlier floors just to make sure that we get to succeed one of our deals, because we do not have any soul hearts. That's not good. Not good. The thing with Blighted Ovum that you want to do is you kind of want to lead him by the hand, if possible. Yeah, we do get a Soul Heart here. Dun 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 bum 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 bum. Backstabber and an HP up. Let's check our curse room. Okay. Alright. Alright. That's really something, isn't it? Isn't it just fab? Isn't it just the Fab 5? Isn't that just the bee's knees? The bee's knees. I would say that it's the bee's knees. I'll be honest with you guys. I would say it's the bee's knees. Oh, whoa, 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 hey, whoa. Apparently that counted as a backstab. I really kind of wish that Backstabber did like a lot of damage. And I know that that would make some of these enemies really trivial. But like, come on, man, like, yeah. First of all, a lot of these enemy sprites make it very difficult to tell if I'm actually stabbing them in the back or not. And most of the time the answer is no. Most of the time you're not stabbing any of these enemies in the back. Tonsil, I think not. I know that there's not really a good reason to not go into the item room at this point because we don't have planetariums unlocked on this save file. But truth be told, I do still think that the shop is a higher priority in general. And so I prioritize the shop a little bit higher. You know, the other thing is that Backstabber takes a while to actually put in the damage that you're offering. You know, it's not an immediate thing. You know, you kind of have to wait for the enemies to blink. Like, if it was immediate, then that enemy might not have actually gotten the chance to hurt us. And I'm trying my best not to use Mama Mega, but if we get hit one more time, I will use it. Main reason being that I don't want to lose this deal. Losing this deal really early with the challenge that we put on ourselves is going to be game ending. Optimal devil deals that we would be happy to see. We would be happy to see Brimstone. We'd be relatively happy to see Lord of the Pit. We would be obviously stoked and elated to see the Pact. Speed up and shot speed? Yep. We'll take the speed and shot speed. I don't scoff at speed and shot speed, speed in general, because getting to zip around the room is pretty good against some of our enemies. Apparently that was his back. And it's just looking for that shop. It's even more important that we find the shop considering that we have the amount of money that we have. That we gained in part from petrified poop, we can reasonably expect to have a lot of money. It's gonna be the piggy bank. And sure, we'll buy it. I'm going to continue to put money inside our dono machine. And in fact, I'll just go ahead and put the rest of this. No real reason not to. Every time people are playing these new save files, important to try to get your donation machine nice and healthy. It's gonna be Baby Plum the Reaper. Yes. Truly not the kind of enemy we were hoping to see in this room. Just look at those dead, monstrous eyes. Out for blood, trying to take us down. Nope, it's going to be a fail. Take the blood clot, check our devil deal. Bad. Definitely really bad. We don't want either of these. So we're kind of sad that we did check that. Should have waited for Angel Deal, but hey, we'll move on down. And lo and behold, two really worthy deals. We'll take Brimstone, take money equals power. So one of the red chests did send us to the devil deal, luckily for us, because now we have Brimstone. In theory, we have absolutely nothing to worry about, but we still do need to play sharp in some of these rooms, because some of these rooms are still going to be quite difficult, and they're going to take us by surprise. Now, because we have money equals power, it is going to be pertinent to us to start stocking our funds. But because we have Brimstone, we can sort of max range a lot of these rooms and never have to touch any of the enemies in these rooms. At least not get close to them. And money equals power is going to supplement us with extra free damage. Which we are very excited to have. Gonna bust open this sidewall, because I have reason to believe that it's the secret room. Yep. Yep. Blow these up. Just so I can feel safer. Yeah. I do want some of this money, sir. Did we get all of them? Yeah! 4.2 Brimstone, or 4.7 Brimstone. Not bad. Certainly nothing to write home about, but Brimstone is Brimstone. It could be 3.0 and it would still have the look and feel of a game-breaking power item. That's because it is. It's a hard carry. It's the original hard carry. We've got it again. We had Brimstone a couple of times the last week. And we are never not happy to see Brimstone. That being said, we are going to still spend our money to get keys so that we can open our item rooms, so that we can continue to ball out of control. Now that we have this other key, we will go into our item room and we will check to see what it is. No, I refuse. I think my reflection is a really bad item. And I understand that my reflection is not as bad with Brimstone, but it's still pretty awful. Basically what that would do is it would make it so that our Brimstone beam sort of tapers off early and then comes back at us, and then we end up having to shoot ourselves, basically. Or shoot backwards. Whoa! Alright. Well, you know what the good news is? The good news is we had a soul heart because we bought one. And we could just go on down. Catacombs 2. You may notice we didn't actually get that devil deal. And that's actually a good thing because now we have a 67% chance on this floor to get a devil deal. Could definitely still use a Tears Up. Roid Rage gave us more free raw damage, which we're very happy to have. Go ahead and check our store. Our store contains Greed. Couldn't have come at a better time. Greed is essentially going to be a glorified payout for us, or a Steam sale. Hey, I ain't complaining. Just a line of 1/2s, dead ones. Can't get that card. Definitely not the secret room. This room is cursed. Maybe the secret room? The doorstop has appeared. Alright. Golden chest contains what? 8-ball. And a dice shard. Dice shard would be good for re-rolling our item room or our devil deal, preferably the devil deal. Although that's certainly not a good item. Now the funny thing about Data Miner is, a fun fact for those of you that have watched Slade videos or anything like that, that gives you like random Isaac synergies, is we could use Data Miner to try to mine ourselves down to less than 1.0 tears rate, and then force it to be 999, but I'm not going to do that. It's a dice room. It's a D4. There's no way I could be convinced to reroll. Money equals power and Brimstone. I can be convinced, however, to use my bombs to check for Magic Mush. Not that I expect Magic Mush to be here, but hey. You never can tell. It's gonna be the dark one. It's gonna charge us. We're really okay with him charging us. Constant prize is gonna be Tears Up. The devil deal is going to be Fear Shot. We'll take the damage up in the Fear Shot and go on. Head on down to the depths. Depths 1, 33% chance. Devil deal. Our tier rate got a little bit of a bonus from Constellation Prize, but nothing too crazy. Oh, fat finger. Now, can we get through the womb on 2 HP? It is possible with Brimstone. It's definitely been a very long time since I've tried to skate through the womb on less than like a full rack of HP. But 7.3 Brimstone and Rising is definitely a good place to be. Just gonna go ahead and fight the boss while I'm here. It's gonna be the Reap Creep. Not the biggest fan of Reap Creep. I think Reap Creep is a pretty frustrating enemy. especially because of that wall slam. Get Jesus Juice. This is not likely to be a deal we can take, but we might as well check it. I don't know if we would get Leviathan from this. I feel like we wouldn't, because I feel like we only have Brimstone as part of our Leviathan items. This gives us a Black Heart, a +1 damage up. I think we're good, honestly. I think we're good. I think that's when people start to get a little bit crazy with their choices, and they're like, oh, just take all the deals. Tarot cloth. Huh.
Experimental pill.
Actually cut our tiers a little bit in exchange for some speed. Not the worst thing in the world. Can I get all 3 rocks with this? No. Guppy's tail. Now I'm kind of forced to take this key. We're going to be really hurting for some keys in a second because Guppy's tail is going to start making it so that everything is going to pay out with the chests. As you can see. Well, don't we feel foolish? Now we could have taken the mark. But there's no way we could have known. And as far as we were concerned, we were going to be on a soul heart with not too many chances of getting more, so it is what it is. Got school bag. So now we can have 2 active items. Love me some predictive spikes. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. Bombs galore. Always happy to see it. Yep. Got him. We have not seen the secret room on this floor yet. And if I had to guess, I would guess here. And if I had to guess, I would not know where it is. Nope. Not a darn clue. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Well, this has been fantastic. Unironically, really good floor for us. We'll head on down, and I'm just going to blast Mama Mega. We're going to not go into our shop on this floor. The mystery gift has appeared in the basement. Don't know why. Not going to ask questions. Take a soul heart, thank you. Ludovico, I think not. Ultra Greed, get wrecked. Midnight Snack, awesome. Alright, we got a key. As a dead man. Take that black heart, I appreciate that. Thought this room was cleared, but apparently it wasn't. We've already seen our item room, so yeah, I'll open this. We've almost got a full rack of health. doing good. Nope. And Mama Mega does this, basically, for those of you who are, like, confused about what's going on. Is Mama Mega just blows up every room with a lot of damage. Allows you to go in every secret room. Makes a lot of rooms really trivial. We could use this in the womb, but there is a really important reason why you should do this and carry this all the way to depths 2 specifically. Oh, that's cool. There is a reason why. The reason why is because you, the player, yeah, you watching at home, can use Mama Mega in depths 2 and it will force open the boss room door. And then you can get to boss rush. Now we are not going to, High Priestess, yeah. We are not going to use the dice shard on the Ludovico technique. Because we can use it again, we can use it in boss rush. We can use it on the devil deal. But we are going to go to boss rush. And we are going to try to beat boss rush. And I am going to use it here. And we are going to take mucormycosis. Mucormycosis. And I am perfectly comfortable with doing boss rush with our current build. Our current build is quite strong. All we have to do is have reasonable assurances that we will not be killed by bloat, angel statues, harbingers, or like brownie, I think is one of the enemies we would actually be a little bit, not scared to see, but maybe a little bit not happy against. But mucormycosis is one of my favorite tier effects, and it just turns your Brimstone shot into this like indigo purple lilac beam, and I love it. It's death. Not to mention the actual tier effect, of course, which is... Oh, excuse me, sir. But just that it makes these little mushroom homies that appear on enemies and deal poison damage to them, further supplementing our damage. We unlocked the necropolis. Yeah, we did. It doesn't really help that the fierce shot is making enemies sort of like jump and hop erratically. They're not really jumping at us. I didn't take Ringworm purely just because of the cosmetics of it, by the way. I took it because it does act as it tears up. Apparently that counted as getting stabbed in the back. There he is, the man that we were waiting to fight. Yeah, that's a good shot. It is kind of doing something weird to these little stone shots over here, these little mucormycosis shots. I'm gonna let Ragman be up there. I don't really care what he does. Look, he's dead. Alright, adversary down is one of the tough ones. Carrion Queen and Mega Fatty. Carrion Queen down. Okay, fight it down. It's gonna be the gate and Widow. Lots of Gate's shots are just gonna not be effective against us because we're too far away. Stain and Haunt. Stain's gonna shoot his volley. He's not gonna get to do all of it. It's gonna be Mega Maw and whatever that is. I don't remember the name of that boss. It's gonna be War and Bloat. I'm gonna try to burn down Bloat before he has the chance to do any more of his Brimstone trash. I get War. He's too scared to fight us. It's gonna be the Wretched. Running away. Missing No has appeared in the basement. Okay, now we'll check our devil deal. The Book of Belial. I will take the Book of Belial. Alright, and finally we're in the womb. I'm also fairly certain that if you use Mama Mega in the womb, in Womb 2 rather, that it will open the door to Hush. Pretty sure that that is how that works. But we're gonna be able to unlock Bethany with this run. I would have to really bungle this one to make it so that we don't win with this current setup the way we have it. Because this setup is very powerful. I mean, we just went through all of Boss Rush taking maybe 2 hits. You know, not that I haven't bungled things up like this before, because I have, but not likely. We can actually clip Mr. Fred a little bit even with our problems. Okay, our devil deal is going to be Pentagram. And I think we're good. .4% chance. Just look at that damage. I mean, that's enviable damage. That's a 9.3 damage Brimstone. Before Book of Belial. And with mucormycosis. Get HP up. It's going to help pay for our devil deal that we're for sure going to get. What does this do again? Wider tiers to increase knockback? I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I'm going to wait for these pennies. I want more damage. I'm not going to bungle this, as I've said. I refuse to bungle this. Guys, he's going to bungle it. He's the bungle king. If I can get to 10 points per tick, then that'd be great. That's fine, game. You want me to do every room? I'll do every room. I don't mind. It's actually kind of funny that because we have ringworm, it's making the mucormycosis tears sort of like wildly fling across at enemies that they should have had normally no business hitting. It's kind of really funny, actually. Alright. It's gonna be Ultra Pride. The left hand has appeared in the basement. We do not need the left hand, we will not pick it up. The left hand will turn every chest into a red cursed chest that has soul hearts, spiders, pills, teleportation to the... Actually, with how many chests that we would be getting? Nah, it's okay. It's alright. This fight will be over soon. No devil deal, unfortunately. So, unless there's a sack room, then this is where the story ends. And I believe that is where the story ends. Is there any way that we can... Is there any way that we can potentially force our way? I don't think that there is, unfortunately. Yeah. Well, that's okay. We did get the win, as promised. And we did get the boss rush completion mark for Lazarus. So we'll just go ahead and we'll end this run here, get the ending. I can't remember what we get for that. I think we get It Lives now? Maybe? No, it's too early. Transcendence? Oh, yeah, the wire coat hanger. Oh god! Alright, well that's another episode of Road to B-Side completed. I hope everyone enjoyed watching. If in fact you did, you can leave a like, and I certainly would appreciate it. So, thanks everybody for watching, and I hope you have a great day. And I'll catch you later. Goodbye.